Say hi. Hi. Yeah. Oh.
What will you explain what we're doing?
Hi.
No.
So we just left, like we woke up at like 5:30 this morning and swam in the hot springs, and I'm sure you guys will see clips of that when Matt edits this video. And then we went back into Steamboat Springs and I picked up some stuff for dinner tonight because we're headed to our next camp spot where we'll be at for the next 2 nights. So I stopped at Natural Grocers and got some supplies for tonight, and I got us some like vegan, vegetarian brats. And Matt also picked us up some groceries.
Yeah, I did some grocery shopping at the gas station.
Borrowed some condiments.
No, I was gonna go in and be a thief and steal a few packets, but then
we did get gas here, so we supported
them. And also I felt guilty, so I bought a vitamin water, and then I showed them all the things that I grabbed and asked them if they wanted me to pay, and they laughed and said no.
I was like, Matt's so honest, there's no way he's just gonna pocket a packet of ketchup. He's gonna be like, can I have this?
I did. What?
Wait till the fire, that's when it's gonna be good. I think it's working.
So right now we just put Uma down. She didn't take a very long nap today, so she got really tired. It's only 6:20. So we may, knock on wood, have gotten lucky and we have the rest of the evening to ourselves. Elliot is trying to get a dinner started on a, what is this thing called?
Like a camping stove?
A camping stove that my dad gave us. I already have a backup plan.
I see the blue flame, so it is working. Matt doesn't have that much faith though.
Well, it does, when you're checking with your hand above it every 10 seconds, it starts to lose its credibility. So my plan is I will put these little, we're eating some of these plant-based original sausages, like brats. I'm gonna put them, I got some firewood, and I'll put them on sticks and just put it over the fire if we have to. Feel that wet?
It's working.
Okay, he said, the more he says it, the more I believe it.
I had it turned down, not up.
Oh, okay. It was kind of scary at first.
Yeah, there was fire.
Okay, well, wish us luck.
It's gonna work.
So, the moment of truth. Let's see if Elliot's little experiment works.
It obviously is working. Look at that blue flame.
1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Sizzle, sizzle. We've never had these ones before, so we'll see.
I feel like I have. I put it in a spaghetti once. Actually.
Oh, we have had them. Oh, you hear that? Oh. Oh yeah.
Oh, do we have like silver, like a spatula?
I have a spork.
Okay.
Success. Thanks, gas station.
I was gonna say, this is drama. Good morning, Uma. Good morning.
It's cold.
Sleeping baby. So the only thing bad about those carriers, we love them, but the only thing bad about them is that she can't fall asleep. So her head was bopping and she was crying. So you gotta carry her. It's so cute.
This is the hike down.
Oh.
Hi guys, Elliot here and Matt. So we are heading back home. We're actually going to stop at a hotel halfway from where we were camping to home, so we can shower, get cleaned up. Our bodies haven't felt soap on them in over 3 days at this point.
And also, just the road trips sometimes are a little long for Uma, so we didn't want to do a full like 9-10 hours. So we kind of broke it up halfway.
Yeah, because I would say the biggest challenge, or the biggest way that we've pushed Uma is the amount of time that we've been in the car. I think if we did a road trip like this again, we might have the destinations and stops be maybe a little bit closer together. But anyways, we thought we would kind of recap the last couple days for you guys. So our camping trip after we left the cabins, in the last video we were, oops, move the camera down, we were at Strawberry Hot Springs, which you had been to previously. Do you want to talk?
Wait.
Do you want to talk?
You're struggling a little bit there?
No, I don't. I just didn't want to keep like laughing too much.
Yeah, so we stayed at a place called Strawberry Springs, and it's awesome because it's way up in the mountains in Steamboat Springs, and there's no Wi-Fi, no internet service. They don't have really any electricity, so then that way it's just like so natural and dark, and you can see the stars, but it's these natural hot springs. So it's like basically a Mother Earth's hot tub, and there's like different levels of them, but they're all really warm, and it's fun during the day. It's pretty much anyone can show up. They've got different regulations now, so there's fewer people for COVID, but when you stay the night there, it's clothing optional, so it's kind of fun to be all natural and let out the little inner child and wear your birthday suits. And we didn't stay up very late. We actually got really sleepy, and
we did tent camp there, which was really nice.
Yeah,
too.
but then waking up right at sunrise was just like probably the best thing ever, because we had it completely to ourselves. No one was there, and
the steam was rising out
loved
the
it.
water.
She was just like at first a little bit scared, but then got more and more brave, and you could tell it like really calmed her. It calmed all of us. It was so lovely.
She loved like climbing on the rocks. When we first got there, she was really nervous and skittish about the water, and then by the end she was seeing like, how far down can I climb down these stone stairs before I get, you know, too deep too. So it was really fun and magical.
And we don't know why, but there were like no bugs, just like 2 chipmunks, our ground squirrels, that continued to try and rummage through our food. They stole some of our ravioli.
They were getting into the bags and stealing stuff. They were wild. So that was really cute and magical and fun, and I really was like enjoyed having no cell service at all. You know, like you can put your plane in airplane mode, but like actually having no service felt really freeing, and I was like laying there just staring at the clouds, and I don't know, that was really nice. So I think that is a big lesson from going to Strawberry Hot Springs, was just like disconnecting completely, and obviously being in somewhere that is that beautiful and magical is always really invigorating too. Then we left there and headed
outside of Steamboat Springs, like 40 minutes outside of Steamboat, and it's crazy how, like, I'm sure there's a scientific explanation, but in Steamboat Springs, it was just like really pleasant and beautiful in terms of the weather and the bugs, and then we go out like 30 minutes and the sun is like pretty relentless.
Yeah, we went to the south to like the Yampa River area in a city called Oak Creek, and it went from like mountain aspens to like kind of felt like high desert.
The first night it was not so glamorous because all day it was really hot, and so we tried to like stay out of the sun and be in the tent, and we were just like so ready for the sun to go down and do a campfire, and then the sun went down and we were swarmed with so many mosquitoes that it was just like not even worth it. So we ended up calling it an early night and going to bed, and then I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like chilled to the bone.
We were so
freezing,
hot, yeah.
so cold. Yeah, we were so hot before that we couldn't even imagine.
Couldn't imagine it getting that cold.
So I was a little fussy at that point, but the next day we were more prepared because, well, one, we had overcast, so this, the sun wasn't nearly as bad during the day, and then we caved and didn't use like the natural bug spray that we normally try to use, and we just used like the stuff with the heavy DEET that's probably really terrible for you.
Ourselves,
but it did work because then the bugs stayed away from us, and we got to do a campfire, and
we went on a super like a half-day long hike that morning too. Yeah.
We went back into Steamboat and did, I think, one of their most famous hikes. It was called Fish Creek Trail, and so we got to see this beautiful waterfall, and then we hiked up to the top of the waterfall, and I mean, it was just challenging in general.
Yeah,
I think it was especially hard with the baby on your back, but it was a really challenging hike, but it was totally worth it and so fun.
Yeah, and Uma, it was nice to get out and move around. She just loves like being in new places and seeing things, but don't get me wrong, like it's challenging traveling with her, and like meeting her needs and making sure that she's not getting overwhelmed or that her naps coincide with when she needs to nap, which sometimes meant napping in your arms while we were on a hike, or sitting in the car waiting for her to be done napping. It was
the one thing that we definitely caved. We don't like to let her watch like too much television, but while driving I've been letting her use my phone and use up all my data.
She's back
there. Right now, but it has been a huge relief because she just can get so fussy and upset, and it really does seem to kind of calm her down and entertain her. And that's one thing that we're like, okay, maybe we can not be so dogmatic about it, because
or just use it as a good tool.
Yeah,
because she's back there right now by herself, and it's a way to entertain her, and I think that it's asking a lot for her to sit strapped into the car for hours, and that the least we can do is make it entertaining for her too. So screen time is definitely a wonderful tool as a parent to have. But yeah, we're headed back home, and I think that for us this trip wasn't just hi Uma, wasn't just like a family vacation, but is there anything else you would like to add?
No.
All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. And
I guess I'll say something nice. Elliot is the one that started YouTube and sharing content, and I was really hesitant, and I'm really grateful because there have been more and more people that are inspired or interested, and all in all, I'm both humbled and overwhelmed by how people genuinely love our family, and it's just so sweet and so nice that people are wishing us well and care about us and care so much about Uma. It's really precious, and I'm really grateful that you have pushed us to share our story and just to talk to people other than our immediate family circle, and I'm really appreciative of how kind and loving people are of our family.
Yeah, it really is humbling, the community that we're beginning to build here, and how many of you reach out with such kind words, and we felt really held in love and support in so many ways, and that feels really incredible and safe, and especially just with the world and the way things are, it just feels wonderful to have people supporting you, whether we know you or not. Just we're so grateful you're sharing this space with us and showing up for us and being here with us. So we really appreciate you guys. And as always, if you liked this video, hit the subscribe button and make sure you follow along on future adventures.
I'm gonna do what you always do. No, come to me.
Okay, okay.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye. Maybe Uma wants to say bye. Say bye, Uma. Nope. Bye. Just staring at the camera. Oh my gosh, you scared me. I didn't know you were there. Uma. Ah, oh my gosh. Ah, you're scaring me. Where is it? Oh.
Is it just me, or is there something about being in a hotel that makes you feel rich?